Hey, how are ya? Hey, it's me, Zero. I just drove 10 hours with my dad in the hot, stuffy car. Out here back up in Canada. It's been a year since I've been up here, and that was much too long for me to wait to come back. So out here with my first mate, we drove 10 hours to get here, non-stop since 4 in the morning. It's about 3:30 p.m. right now, so we are pretty well spent. We're about to go. I have no words, let's just get there. What do you think, Flambe? You want to go to camp? I see a couple very nice campsites right here that look like they could be suitable, so I'm gonna head over and check these out. What do you think, Captain? Nice swimming access. What do you think? You gonna hop off? All right, let's cut this motor. What do you think? Go ahead. Whew, that was a long drive, Bubba. At least you didn't have to drive. You just slept and farted the whole way. All right, you're already swimming? All right, let's check this joint out. Be independent, go. Just so tired. Stop for a second. No need to rush. We're here. It's beautiful out. Beautiful campsite. I'm with my best little man. Look at this view that we will get to enjoy for the next 3 days. So if you watched my video from last year, coming up here, it was technically my first real trip up here since 2007. I came up the winter before and just camped in my truck, and it was snowing and cold, but it was awesome. But last year I was here for 3 days. Go watch that video. I explained how Lake Temagami and Keewaydin, Camp Keewaydin, my canoe tripping camp of my dreams from 04, 5, 6, and 7, taught me everything I am about outdoors and fishing and my love for just being out here and doing stuff like this. I'm sorry, I have no brain waves right now. And being back here again is the greatest feeling on earth. It's now been 3 years in a row that I've been coming back since I decided to make the leap. It's a haul, especially with the boat, but we did it. Camp Keewaydin. I went there again 2004, 5, 6, and 7 for 7 weeks. Been all over Northern Ontario, probably further north than I ever will be again, by canoe. Aboriginal style canoe tripping, tump lines, wanigans, wood canvas canoes, paddling, portaging, bushing campsites, cutting down trees for wood, all that stuff. Keewaydin means northwest wind or home wind in Ojibwe. So when I rebranded the channel from Puff Puff Bass Fishing to NorthwestWind, I wanted it to be something very close to me, but also something not generic, but like outdoorsy, kind of like, you know, blah, blah, blah. So Camp Keewaydin, about 10 kilometers down the lake. My experience brought me to all of this, including being here right now with this guy down here swimming while I'm still trying to set up gear and film, because I'm an outdoor content creator. I got this 1 week ago, well, a week ago Friday. So I now have Keewaydin, aka the NorthwestWind, forever on my chest. Ow, that hurts because it's still bruised and itchy. And yeah, half my chest is shaved. But yeah, so my brand new tattoo debuted. Like, I'm coming up here again. I've always wanted a Keewaydin tattoo. Wanted to get a NorthwestWind tattoo as well. And so Keewaydin, NorthwestWind, we're here. So you've already seen the campsite. I wish you had posable thumbs because I would just have you give them a tour, right? I haven't seen anything yet. This is the northeast arm of beautiful Lake Temagami. You can drink from this water. I will be. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. It's easily a mile across here, and this is not the main body of the lake. This is about an 11-kilometer long arm. Got a lot of gear, including the cooler, extra 5-gallon can, which is a half tank, the food barrel. What do you think so far? Let's check out this campsite, huh? So, boat is right here. I don't think she's going anywhere. She's also beached a bit on this nice, it's probably about 1.5 feet, 2 feet deep. Nice little smooth entry. Perfect swimming spot. Gets deeper, nice swimming rock right there. Got a nice little island right there too. Zero's already in the water. That dude was very, very afraid of water when he was a puppy. And now I don't even have to command him. He's in the water. Nice fire pit, not too oversized or egregious, but big enough to cook on. Also have some nice fires. I hate bonfires at campsites. I also hate egregious fire pits because it's like it's not necessary and it just makes a mess. Somebody was kind enough to harvest a bunch of kindling and then some nice billets, some punky old stumps and this and that, some dead cedar and whatnot. So nice little bench as well. So I won't even have to go scavenge for much wood because I probably won't start a fire much bigger than what's here. 2-3 nights worth of fire. I'm not going to have one tonight. I'm too tired. Looks like we got some different tent site options. I haven't decided where yet. This looks pretty nice. Nice big root right there though. So might do this right here because it's also in the shade. Also got this. It's too deep to jump off. Actually, I could probably jump off that into there. It looks probably 4 or 5 feet deep. I'll walk over there and see. Super nice campsite though. You can tell it's pretty fairly used. Lake Temagami is pretty popular. It's popular itself, but it's also a very popular jumping off point for canoe trips. The Temagami region is, you know, like Wabikimi or Quetico or Algonquin. That's kind of like main camp. And just look at this view. Amazing water access across the board. Got another tent site right here. I kind of think I'm going to go over there though. That's likely the spot over there in that clearing. Nice Canadian shield, aka bedrock. I mean, this is just beautiful. We'll see what's up over here. It's just a nice point. Nice little bay over here. Bet there's some fish in here too. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, let's go. Go, Bubba. Good boy, yeah. With John over at Lost Lakes for Gondor. Gotta come back for the camera because I'm a content creator. Whee! I missed. Whee! Keep waiting. But we're getting things done. I'm very moist right now. Very, very moist. Oh, Zero, come here. Good boy, stay out of there for now. You're all wet. This dude's been in the water. Thank you. It actually feels good. All right. Moist. Ah, slippery. Oh, that feels so nice. Holy crap, that feels so nice. Oh, that's like instant gratification. Dude's just having the absolute time of his life. At least 10 times. Okay, good boy. Shake the camera too. Accoutrement. He was only... Are you peeing right there? Look. That's not dominance. Why would you pee right there? Why would you pee right there? Why would you pee right there? He just established his dominance. Good boy. Today's July 27th, so he just turned 18 months a few days ago, and there he is in the water again. So very happy to have him with me. You having fun, Bubby? Come here. Come on, Jumanji. Good boy. You want to say hi to everybody? It's me, Zero, and I'm Canadian. You being a good boy? You having fun? Pelly case, completely waterproof and floats. So wallet, keys, phone, my Zoleo Satcom's in here. I actually have service at this campsite, very minimal, but enough to get a call out, which is nice. Everything stays in here, as well as my camera batteries and cords and all that stuff, so I can be a content creator. You need a Pelly case. I'm not going to drop it, but my mind wanted me to impulse just drop it because it could probably take it, but I'm not going to do that. So Pelly case with valuables and electronics. And ironically, my wallet and keys are still in the boat. I need to go get those. And then I've got the Yeti. We've got some steaks in here, potatoes, turkey bacon, eggs. Enough ice, should definitely last 3 days. And there's not much in there anyway, nothing to drink, because I know I'm going to be drinking from the water up here. I brought coffee to make. I brought Crystal Light, and all I need is Temagami water. So this thing will not be opened until I go cook tomorrow morning. So I always like to leave scented stuff and anything with food. I also have a bunch of dog food with me too. So I'm going to establish like a little area probably over in this little hock over here where all the smelly stuff and food and stuff is going to go. So let's go set that up over here. And then I brought a 5-gallon can. My boat is 11.5-gallon tank. So a 5-gallon can is, I just say it's another half tank. I did it last year. Worked out absolutely perfect. Gasoline smell. So pretty much everything smelly is going to be, you know, 20 yards from base camp and 40 yards from my tent. So pretty good. At the boat over here, this dude's just captain of everything. Base camp over here. Got some, this is what I call LS. LS being stuff all over the place. LS stands for loose. It is like the worst possible way to be a camper, in my opinion. Some people thrive with chaos. I do not. I don't like it. I can't stand it. I like to know where everything is. I rushed and got everything off the boat, and now there are a few things out of place that would not normally be like that. I learned that at Keewaydin. I had a very particular staff member my first season, and I'm glad he was, because he taught me to have as little LS as possible. I've had these for a couple seasons. These are just like the Great Value Walmart brand, whatever. Yeah, Ozark Trail. And I parked the boat at the dock, went and parked the boat and trailer, and as I was walking 0 back to the boat to leave, I took 10 steps and this thing just blew out. So, and if I would not have brought this pair of flip-flops, I would have been screwed, because my only pair of shoes is now destroyed. So always good to plan ahead. Stay. Stay. You want to show them? Good boy. Good boy. Eat. Go ahead. Just going to relax tonight. I'm not going to build a fire. I don't have the energy to, nor do I want to waste any of that wood when I'm not going to sit out here and enjoy it past dark. I assume by dark I'll be well off in my tent. Accoutrement. What are you looking at? You having fun? You having fun? Just went fishing for a little while. Literally just passed out. Absolutely passed out. It's about 7 o'clock. Yeah. My name is Zero and my dad is brought me to Canada, eh? This dude is trying to, I think there's a grouse in this tree. I heard it too. I can't see it, but Zero knows it's there. What, do you see a grouse, Bubba? I heard him. He's got to be up there somewhere. I can't see him, but he's there. Zero knows he's there. And I know it was a grouse. I heard the grouse. You see him, Bub? I can't see him. Dad, I want to go to bed now because I smell like a Canadian who ate a lot of poutine and didn't wipe. Let's go to bed, Dad. Go. Go, hang on, ZZ. You gotta get in here quick. Go, go, go. Bugs aren't terrible at all. That's one of the nice parts about coming up north in late July and August, is by like 3rd or 4th week of July, most years the bugs are gone. I'd say like there's 5% as many bugs as there would have been in May or June. Last year, when I came up with him in May, it was literally unbearable. You could douse yourself in a 100-gallon barrel of pure DEET and you would still be getting chowed. So, all right, Bubba. All right, let me get us arranged and then we'll whatever, because This dude usually likes to dinosaur before we actually settle in. Right, Bubba? You dinosaur? You smell like a dinosaur.
Hey, 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 how are ya? Hey, how are ya? Hey, how are ya? Hey, how are ya?
Yeah, that's it for me for tonight. We'll have a big breakfast tomorrow. We will take our time getting up. Probably go for a swim before breakfast. We will fish tomorrow. We will have a nice fire. We will eat some steaks for dinner and hang out with Dinosaur, She Drool, Stunad the Fifth over here. Did you have fun today? I don't like driving to Canada because it takes too long and because you fought in the car and it smells like hamburger helper. But you love hamburger helper. I said I like hamburger helper, but not when your ass smells like it. This guy's a idiot, isn't he? You're going to bed now. Shut the up, Dad. You go to bed now. Now. It's late, but it's early, but it's late. If anything interesting happens throughout the night, per usual, you will hear it here first. And if not, just say a prayer that I can fall asleep and stay asleep decently comfortably with little malfeasance MacGyver Kevin over here. So anything else to add? You, Dad. 0 accoutrement. Canada accoutrement. Ooh, like when you're in Canada and you have accoutrement, it's Canada accoutrement. Nourished mornings with nourishment and it's like it's 8 a.m. I did not sleep great. Slept okay, but not great. We're here, bubbies. You gotta go potty? You wanna go potty? He's gotta go potty. Ooh! Ooh! This dude's already on the boat. We're gonna go fish in a little bit, huh? Go fishing in a little bit. You hungry? You wanna eat? Come on, let's eat. Wanna eat? Come on. Sorry, I spilled some of it around your bowl. Good boy. Go ahead. Good boy. Good boy. Take this light off here. Making my way to Canada on the lake with my puppy. I'm going to jump in the lake, rub soap all over my balls. Then we're going fishing, then cooking spam and eggs, and now I wonder when I dry my balls and wash my thighs, do you think that I will feel better? 'Cause you know I've been wearing the same clothes and been moist since yesterday at 4 in the morning. What do you say we make some breakfast? 'Cause I'm flummoxed. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything since like mid-afternoon yesterday, and then last night I didn't have an appetite at all. And I didn't when I woke up, and now that I've been doing stuff for the past couple hours, I'm pretty hungry, so we're gonna cook some breakfast. We're gonna do spam and eggs and jalapenos this morning, so I'm gonna cook up these eggs first, and then we will fry up some spam with jalapenos and have spam and eggs with jalapenos. Probably too much butter, but we'll do, oops, okay. If you're worried about getting ground accoutrement on your food, don't go camping. Or just don't be like me. So I don't think we're gonna use all of this jalapeno, but I'm just gonna slice up some. Oh God! That could have been bad, because that's very hot butter. That could have been bad. So we're gonna... My trick with scrambled eggs is extra butter, and don't let them ever sit Stir them almost constantly, maybe a little 15-20 second breaks. Always be hitting those edges, and then also take it off the heat from time to time while you stir it so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. Ah, I forgot shredded cheese. I Todd championed it with my cheese. I love Todd, that's not an insult, that's what I call forgetting things. Sure doesn't look like 3 eggs, but oh well. Because I don't want to have a blowout. So we'll do one of those. Ooh, those have a kick to them. Ay. Arr. Spam steaks. Put the jalapenos in there around it. You want some spam, Bubba? Come here. Come here, look. Come here. Don't you dare shake off around me right now. Good boy. Okay, go. Go. Let those do their thing for probably 5 minutes, brown each side, and then we'll be eating good in the neighborhood. I don't know if you saw it on camera or not, but I put the rest of that spam in this Tupperware to be put back in the cooler, and as I was lighting the jet boil again, Zero got the rest of the can of spam. So luckily I'm using like 3/4 of it in here, but Zero just got a 1/4 can of spam to himself. So good boy. What I'm doing here is I always keep these little Dollar Tree little containers of salt and pepper, and I have some seasoning too for my steak tonight in another one, so seasoning my eggs while we get this going. Thank you. Ooh. Spam and eggs. You want to get some spam and some egg in the first bite. You already got extra, so you're not getting any. Bottoms up. Oh! I don't really want to scream though, in case anyone hears me screaming. I don't want them to think there's an emergency. Let's get some spam and jalapeno. Oh! Ooh, those are hot. Let's get some spam, egg, and jalapeno. Delectable. Job well done. Thanks. I really needed that. I know, I'm eating it. You're welcome. I already said thanks. Shut up. Okay. That was like if a baby was born and his name was Hosea, and then he married a woman named Josie, and then they had a son and daughter that were twins named Hosea and Josie, and then that set of babies grew up to be, you know, like master sous chefs, and then made me that meal. That's how good it was. Now I'm gonna go do my dishes. Hosea in the highest, right? Hosanna, Roseanne. I'm gonna get camp all squared away here, kind of batten down the hatches, and then we're gonna get out on the boat and go fish. Wanna go fish? We'll go out in the boat, get some wind in our faces. Yeah? It's a rocky landing versus the beach like last year, so super nice and shallow. Good save, but I gotta navigate us out of there carefully. So let me get us situated here and then we'll make our run, and I'm gonna go fish. I'll check in with you when appropriate. All right, so that was a little bit sketchy. The northeast arm is like the size of a Great Lake itself, and we ran about halfway down. There is a northwest wind, go figure, right now coming in between 15 and 20 miles an hour, and it's gusting. So We're behind these big islands right now. Found some calm waters. So I'll check in with you later. Not gonna film myself fishing or anything like that. But yeah, I really gotta be careful out here because it's just a wind tunnel right now. So stay in the bay, stay in the islands, you know, a little spooky, but we're okay. So go fishing and I'll check in with you. Well, we just caught a ton of fish in this one little bay over here. I'm not filming everything because I don't want this to be a fishing video. And we're gonna go find another spot to fish. These smallmouth up here fight like twice as hard as anything over by us in Pennsylvania on the rivers, Lake Erie, etc. It's like you don't even feel them bite. They're just on. Like as soon as you realize that's a bite, they're already on. There's no, I mean, it's like you don't even, let's go fishing. They're just on. I know the camera does not do it justice, but these are solid 3-foot waves. Gotta be careful. Probably shouldn't be filming. Probably should not be filming. We're out on the open lake. Gonna head up behind these islands and try and find some more fish. But this is sketchy. Getting back to camp is gonna be sketchy. All right, that was, I'm tucked behind this island right now. We're almost back at camp, but I have one more open water crossing. I'm shaking up. That was the sketchiest crossing I've ever done in 10, 11 seasons of owning a boat. I'm shaking up. I'm literally shaking up. Those were 2 to 3s, and then out here in the open portion of the arm, it was 4s and 5s, and we were rocking and rolling. I'm gonna go as close to the northern shore as possible. Luckily, I caught a ton behind these islands up here. We were behind this island, we were over behind this island, we were in a bay up around that corner. But this is not a time to be on the water for transport, for fishing, for nothing. This is an emergency situation. Literally an emergency situation. So I'm just glad this small island was here to get me out of there. I'm gonna hang out here for a couple minutes, then go, and we're just going back to camp for now. I put my life jacket on, and I know you should probably wear it more often than not. I'm not gonna pretend to be like, I'm not gonna say any, I'm not, just please God, get us back to camp safe, and thank you for keeping us safe there. Because I've been on Lake Erie when storms are coming in, or when it was windier than I should have put in visually, and I mean, I'm just, okay. All right, let me get myself together here and we're gonna go do this. What do you think? This dude has no semblance of what's going on. You're just along for the ride, huh? Right, Bubby? You're a good boy. We made it back to camp. I won't lie, that was the scariest moments I've ever had as a boat owner, captain, driver, passenger, fisherman. 10 out of 10. Should have just stayed put as long as I could somewhere. I decided to risk it to get back here, and luckily now there's a point here, then a point there, so this whole side is calm. So once there's an island there, and then a big island, you can see the point of it right there. Once I made that last crossing from where you last saw me this way, came in over this way, and the last kilometer or so was okay. But that was some Lord hear our prayer moments, and thank you. On a positive note, we are healthy, happy, life and limb, and caught a ton of smallmouth. I'm going to relax at camp for a while. We came close to swamping in a couple different waves, and sketchy. That northwest wind of ironic proportions, that was a northwest wind, home wind, and it almost sent me home. Mother Nature, you don't mess with her. What do you think, little Dushavny? Dad, you're such a funny guy. You call me all these stupid names. Get away from me. It is 90 degrees today, and I'm glad on a day like today that I have my Ogre Deluxe, de jour, amazing, portable, overpowered, beautiful, multifunctional camping fan. I'm out here camping a lot, whether it's on a Canadian expedition like this for 3 or 4 days when I have the boat and I'm, camping on some island in a lake that nobody's ever heard of, or if I'm stealth camping in a Walmart or stealth camping in a dumpster. If you watch my channel, you know that I'm out here doing stuff like this all the time. That's what I do. I'm an outdoorsman, I'm a content creator, and I like to have nice gear and things that keep me comfortable, and in this case, cool, while I'm out, especially on a day like today when it's 90 some degrees and like 80% humidity. I'm very sweaty and moist. Ogre was kind enough to send me an email and ask me if I would like to try out their new state-of-the-art fan. When I saw this thing on the Amazon link and whatnot, all those links will be down in the description, by the way. If you want to check out the specs, check it out for yourself, buy one. Again, once I put eyes on it, I'm like, I definitely want to give that thing a try, and I love it so much that I did agree to make this video for them. It has a lot more functions than my other camping fan, which is just a very small one that I hang from the clothesline in my tent. This thing has oscillating mode, so it goes left to right. It has 4 different power settings, 25, 50, 75, 100. It also has a timer on it, so I can set a 1-hour timer, 2-hour timer, 4-hour, or 8-hour. It can also oscillate 30, 60, 90, or 120 degrees, so this thing literally can do all of that. Almost all the way around. Look at how far that will go. Zero likes it. Don't you, Bubba? Don't you like that? Don't you like the fan? It kept us nice and cool last night. It's going to keep us cool again tonight, huh? Good boy. Also comes with a nice little handy dandy remote. Last but not least, one of the most convenient features of this entire unit is that the base actually has a USB-C and regular USB battery bank built into it. It's quick charging and 18 watts, max fast battery charging. So literally this thing charges on its own, but has a battery bank built into the base. You can see those 2 ports right here. You've only seen me do a couple gear reviews and partner with very, very few and far between brands and affiliates and that kind of stuff. I'm not big into it, but I have tried many things that, again, I've turned down. This was something I decided to try. This is something I decided to put my stamp on, and the Ogre fan is NorthwestWind approved. So again, info down in the description. I really hope you'll consider giving it a try. I get nothing out of it, but I did get a nice fan, and since I said I liked it, if I did, I'd make a video. Here's the video. I'm gonna go cool off my hocks in the shade somewhere, and then tonight it's gonna literally save me, because last night without this, it made a rough, warm night just a little bit cooler. So Ogre fan, NorthwestWind approved. All right, well, the wind died down to almost nothing, so let's hope that it stays that way. I don't even see any white caps anymore out there, which is hard to believe after how ridiculous it was 2 hours ago. So we're gonna go out for session 2 of fishing today. So maybe I'll show you some fish, maybe I won't, but that's what we're going to do right now. Oh, Zero caught this one. I gave him a rod, threw a tube jig on there, and he caught him. What do you want to name him? I want to name him Lipschitz, like Dr. Lipschitz. All right, give him a kiss. Give him a kiss. Give him a kiss. Give him a kiss. Good boy. All right, bye, Dr. Lipschitz. We got something big on here. I don't know what it is. Oh God, what is it? Oh, it's a huge pickerel. Okay, hang on. It's a huge pickerel. Please stay on. Oh gosh. Come here, ZZ. Look, Black Sabbath. We're gonna let him go. Yes, he broke me off as I was netting him. That's one of the luckier things that's ever happened to me while fishing. Black Sabbath, beautiful. Look at him. Look at him. Okay, we're gonna get him back in the water. Wow. Oh, yes, thank you. Amazing, yes. All right, well, a little past 5 o'clock now. We had a double-digit day. Tons and tons and tons of smallmouth and that nice 20-inch pike. We're back at camp. We're gonna make an early dinner and get a fire going here soon and just enjoy the evening relaxing. I'm content. I'm content. So we're doing steak and potatoes. So I'm gonna, watch out, Bubba. Get. So I'm gonna get these potatoes all nice and cut. Some bigger than others. I got 1 medium-sized potato and 1 small potato. And then we're gonna cook them in butter. and I'm excited because I love steak and I love potatoes. These are almost about done. We'll do the same thing with the steak. Nice glob of butter. Marinating in balsamic and my special homemade marinade that you will not know about. Another great trip to Canada, almost in the books. 2 great days, lots of fish, awesome campsite, awesome weather, awesome meals. If you are struggling with mental health issues, PTSD, substance abuse, anxiety, depression, anything kind of under that umbrella, my contact information is in the description of this video and every video, Instagram, email. I respond to every comment, I respond to every person, and it would be my honor to help you any way that I possibly can. All you have to do is reach out. You don't have to struggle alone. There are people out there that care about you. There are resources, there are options. You just gotta take the first step. It's the hardest step. I know it's difficult. It's easier said than done. I'm a shining example of someone that came from a long line of nonsense, let's call it, put myself through my own nonsense, suffered through nonsense caused by others and by my own hand, and now am, you know, still scratching and clawing, but far enough away from all that to where I'm not the same person that I was, because my wife, a few other people in my life that helped carry me along, and then taking accountability and wanting better for myself. You can get there. I will help you get there. I will do whatever I can to even just help you get through the day. All you got to do is reach out. Just reach out. That's all you got to do. Much love to all of you for being there for me. So many of you have helped me in so many more ways than you could possibly know. Your comments, your emails, your Instagram messages, just the general support we show each other as a community is, I think, second to none as far as any other creators I'm watching. Not that it's a humble brag or anything, but a lot of you have helped me get through some really tough days, and I think I've done the same for you, and that is something worth something. So much love to all of you. Arrivederci! I want Jack to paint me like one of his French girls. Cooked perfectly, just how I like it. Not bad. Not bad at all. So normally I have my own marinade that I make and my own seasoning. I call it Dad's marinade, Dad's seasoning. It's my own recipe. So I used balsamic as the liquid base this time and then put some of my own in there mixed with it. And it's okay. It's very balsamic-y, which I guess I should have anticipated. It's not bad by any means, but I've never used it as a marinade before, so it's new to me. I mean, yeah, balsamic-y. Accoutrement. It's good. The balsamic almost takes away from the flavor of the steak, though. Tenderized it nice. It's soaked in there nice. Accoutrement. 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 In Canada, accoutrement, Canada. You deserve this, and I love you. Take it. You don't slobber all over the spoon. Just bite it. What? I'm gonna go rinse this off real quick. They say smoke follows beauty, so very enjoyable. It's cooled down quite nicely. Great way to spend the last night in Canada by a fire. Zero's frolicking around, and we fished good, we slept good, actually I didn't sleep good, that's a lie. I have a lot on my mind. I'm going through a lot of things. I know earlier I said my mental health is doing a lot better, and on paper and by design it is, but I'm still going through a lot. And I came up here with a lot of baggage, which I did not want to do, and it was not intentional, but also intentional. And now, as much as I'm enjoying being here, I'm also looking forward to everything that I brought with me up here from home. I'm leaving here, so tomorrow when I go home, it's not going to follow me anymore. This place is extraordinarily crucial to who I am as a person and who I became, and aside from, you know, a couple of people in my life, mostly Jessica, without everything I learned here, and I mean, I can't put it to words. If you watch my video from here last year, we were at a different campsite, did some different things, but I kind of go into it in depth. But without Keewaydin, without Temagami, that was the foundation for everything that came after. It's staying here. I'm gonna enjoy this fire for a while. Well, brought 2 pairs of shoes and ruined 2 pairs of shoes. That's talking. I don't have very many steps left in there. Luckily I'm leaving tomorrow, or else I would probably be in trouble. Actually, I stand corrected. I do have a roll of duct tape in my Wanigan, so I don't think it would have worked well on the water shoes, but for this, I could definitely just wrap it around this and it would work, but no sense in even wasting the duct tape, as I'll be out of here in the morning. That's why this channel is just as much about not only my mental health, but mental health in general, because it's real. I go through things. I feel everything more than I feel like most people do. There's a lot of people just like me though, and I know that now, especially 10 times more because of all of you. It's okay to let it out. Open up to people, acknowledge it, repeat yourself, you know, go through the same process, and you know, I do that. I repeat myself. I try and find solutions in my brain. I try and do bargaining and reasoning, and it's like, just take care of yourself. Be a better friend to yourself. Do what you got to do. Leave people in the dust that are holding you back. Leave things in the dust that are holding you back. The best medicine is not medicine at all. It's taking control and earning your power back to just live your life. Mental health is important. You are important. The things you're going through, the things you're dealing with, even if they're things you're doing to yourself, like, you know, substances, things like that, like, take care of yourself. Take ownership of things. Be accountable. Seek help. You know, every day doesn't have to be the best day of your life. Every day doesn't have to be perfect. But as long as even on your worst day, as long as you're aware and want better and are taking steps to do better, you're taking a step in the right direction. And again, not every day is going to be a perfect day. Not every day has to be a perfect day. Mental health is important. Take care of yourself. If you need help, reach out to me. I'll help you any way that I possibly can. I'm going to enjoy this fire. You know what? Actually, no. I'm going to go for one more swim while I'm here. I'm going to go for one more swim. I want to go swimming, so I'll be right back. And then I'm going to change and enjoy this fire. Oh, Canada, much needed moisture. Hey Dad, you want to go way down soon? It's like 8:40 and I'm getting wee tired. Yeah, I mean, give it a little longer. We gotta at least let this fire go out a little bit. Why you always gotta be a mother? I'm Zero and I said I want to go to sleep, and you always gotta boss me around. Peace out, mother. Look at this sunburn. It doesn't hurt at all. Holy crap, I didn't realize I got that burnt. I literally only had my shirt. Holy crap. Wow, that looks terrible on camera. You did. Just gonna take one last look around this campsite. Just come enjoy this point over here. This dude's been walking over to the tent every 5 minutes and pawing at the screen door to try to get in there. 2 days I sorted out a lot of things. Some other things I'm deciding that I'm not going to sort, and I'm just going to leave them. And this trip had a purpose too. It's funny how things like stealth camps and regular camps and fishing and fires and all are part of the bigger picture, even if they're, for me, fun, entertaining things for myself, or fun, entertaining videos that I like to make that you all find fun and entertaining. There's always a purpose, and there's always a bigger picture, and there's always more to the story. I've had a lot of off-camera moments the past few hours. Stuff I wanted to share on camera, but I think you all get the point based on my ranting I've done in the last several minutes of this video, however it all edits together. But the time is always right to do what is right. And I know you're seeing shots of me like staring out like the influencers at Yosemite National Park. Like, yeah, I'm like super introspective looking out at the lake and like hypothesizing everything. But that's actually what I'm doing. So you're seeing me do it. And I'm going to leave it in there anyway. I've said it before and it's worth saying again. Always douse your fires completely. Watch out, Bubba. Okay, thank you. Spilled water all over my dry flip-flop. Thanks, Zero. That should be good, but we're going to do one more anyways. And you really want to get low and make sure you get all the coals and the entire bottom of the fire, because that's where all the coals are going to be lying. This fire pit is like big by nature, but the fire pit itself within the fire pit is pretty small, and that first bucket was enough. That was overkill, but overkill is the name of safely dousing your fire. You heard it here first for the 8th time. Yeah, once again, like I said, this dude just slowly walked over to the tent and he's giving me the stink eye about getting in there. So 2 minutes, I promise. Last call. Stacked a bit more wood and debris that I picked up for the next people that come through. I only maybe used 20% of what was there, but I picked up a few more things that can be used next, including this big pole right here. I didn't cut it all up, but pulled it out of there and got it ready for the next people to process and use. So always leave some behind for the next people, especially if they left some for you. Picked up all the trash that was already here. Picked up all my trash. Got everything ready to load tomorrow morning. I really just don't want to go to bed because I know when I wake up tomorrow I'll be out of here, but kind of just part of life, I guess. So great trip. Great trip. Come on, go to bed. Come on. Of course I had to come back for the camera. We're in here.
Oh, Canada, go to the mark.
Didn't take 30 seconds in here to get comfortable, huh? You got your little blankie. It's one of those cooling blankets. It like stays cool, you know, however, somehow. They actually work though. Yeah, I know I didn't show this off last night. I did during the day today for some reason, but again, this augury fan is super awesome. Not even gonna have it oscillate tonight. Just sit in the corner and keep us cool, but that light is super nice and bright in here. You love that fan, huh? You love that fan, huh? We've literally been in here less than 5 minutes and this dude's already out. So I love you, good boy. You're the best companion a guy could ask for. I'm trying to sweep, you mother. Leave me alone. I feel like I've said everything I need to say this trip. It always comes out in one fashion or another, but there's a purpose to everything, and I feel like we came up here just to get away, but there was a purpose we weren't aware. You know, I said it all, but we got there. We got here and we got there, and I feel good about it. Feel really good about it. So, as always, if you've watched all 300 and some videos of mine, if anything interesting happens throughout the night, I will surely keep you in the loop, and if not, pray that I sleep well. And yeah, I gotta set my alarm and we'll be up and Adam. I don't know why they say Adam. Like, why can't it be like up and Jeff or up and Daddy? Like, Daddy would be up early. Adam probably sleeping in. Unless Adam is Daddy, then, but not every dad's name is Adam, and not every Adam is a daddy. So it's like up and Daddy. Yeah, this dude's literally snoring already. All right, well, see what happens. Nighttime. Okay, yeah, I know. You gonna go potty? You gonna go potty? Well, it's about 6 a.m. It is late. I did not sleep well at all. We're just gonna get up and bite the bullet and get out of here. No reason to lollygag. It is supposed to rain pretty good today, starting in mid-morning, so the sooner I get back to the ramp and get on the road, the better chance I have of avoiding all of that. So come on. Whew. All right, well, the mosquitoes are exceptionally terrible right now, so I took down the tent. I hope you don't mind not seeing a 11-second clip of that. We're gonna get the boat loaded and I will say goodbye on the water, but I'm gonna do one last sweep around the campsite and then we're out of here. Always make sure your fire's actually out. It is, it's cold as a rock. This campsite served me well. Definitely will return if it's available. Let's get out of here. Come on, ZZ, time to go. Absolutely beautiful morning out here, but yeah, you can see that rain is moving in. Ready to go home? Yeah, Dad, let's get the f out of here. Why do you keep stopping to film, Dad? I want to go home. I know. All right, well, we still got about another 5-minute boat ramp, and then I got to get all this stuff done, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a great time, but we've got a long drive home, so I'm gonna sign it off here. Zero already cussed me out like 7 times, so anything else you want to add? Get the camera out of my face and let's get the show on the road. Bye, everybody. Thank you all again for being here with me. I really hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did. Please like, comment, subscribe. Again, if you need any help with anything at all, please just reach out. All the links and info you need are in the description below. Enjoying the sunrise as we run the rest of the way up the lake. Yeah, I know, I'm tired too. Thank you all again. Temagami. Until next time. Much love to all of you, and we will see you on the next one.